Beyonce, Project Runway, and Amazon come and knock on our door for this week's Oh My God, This Week Was For the Win. Afternoon all, and welcome back for this week's episode of Oh My God, This Week Was For the Win. I'm your host, Luke Brown. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You might remember me from the Collector's Edition show, the New Releases show, or as the guy who keeps your mother warm during these cold October nights. Tons of shit happening these days, so let's just dive right in. Exercise games are apparently the new crack. Consumers love them, and publishers are always trying to make the next best thing. Of course, now actual celebrities are jumping on the bandwagon. The latest starlet who wants in on the merchandising action? Beyonce. And I quote, "I'd like to get involved in video games since I really love Wii Fit. I would love to do some kind of fitness game but incorporate dance and performance into it. I think a lot of women would enjoy that." Yes, and I'm sure a lot of men would too. Myself included. Seriously, I have a problem. Of course, if this game were to actually get made, there's a range of possibilities for the game. I could buy it for myself, not to work out, just to have a virtual Beyonce in my house. I could buy it for my girlfriend and slowly but surely turn her into a Beyonce clone. Matter of fact, if that was the case, all men should buy it for their girls. Then we could have an army of Beyoncés with which to take over the universe. I mean, opposing armies would be hypnotized by the moves our ladies had, and we men could just sneak in and pillage them of their riches. I can see it now.
Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make the sound. I found a way to let you in.
This game can't come out fast enough. Proving that they are completely out of original ideas, troubled publisher Atari announced this week that they are working on a video game version of Project Runway. Now, I'm not really familiar with the TV show, but as I understand it, Runway features a group of aspiring designers challenged with making new outfits with limited time and money every week. And then Heidi Klum and a panel of judges vote them off one by one. The game will reportedly use the remote and nunchuck to simulate sewing and doing the model's hair and makeup, while the balance board will be used to walk down the runway like a model. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, the models are barely important to the core of the show. Or so I've heard. Shitty games based off TV shows are nothing new, but I really have to wonder what the appeal of this game is. I mean, you do all the work, but you don't even have a chance to win the money or start your own fashion line or even win a trip to Paris. Hey, listen, I love Tim Gunn as much as the next guy, but it would break my heart to hear him tell me to clear up my space if I lose the game. What? My girlfriend watches it, all right? I just happen to be in the same room every Thursday at 10. Look, whatever. I've got one thing to say to you, Atari. Make it work. This is stupid. Late last week, Amazon.com shockingly took a hatchet to the PSP Go's price, cutting a massive... Wait, I'm sorry. Getting a report here. What's that? Gamestop director Leonard Reggio sold 2.3 million shares of the company's stock. Okay. This is breaking, folks. We've won. The internet wins. The war is over. No more do we need to deal with the tyranny of GameStop employees assuming they know what we want to buy and asking us to reserve their games or their inability to stock the games we want on launch day. No more do we need to complain on forums about their practices of buying our shitty games and selling them for $5. Yes. No more will game publishers have to lose money on used game sales only to recoup those losses on sequels. Yeah. Congratulations, everyone who's ever called it LameStop. We've done it. With Leonard Riggio reducing his ownership of GameStop to only 5.5%, it's only a matter of days until the devil-worshipping retailer finally succumbs to... Wait a minute. He still owns nearly 6% of the company? That's, Never mind. Back to work, trolls. Got to come up with another way to take down the capitalist juggernaut swine, because when you go through life being told there's justice, you learn the only real justice is the justice you take. We'll see you next week.
Wow. What a growth.